Hey up, chatters. Hello, my friends. How are we? Ayo, Ash, hello, welcome in. How are you? I gotta fucking get past all of Tyrio's singing. Oh, Tyrio, you got first as well as the Spotify reminder. Thank you. Hello, Willow. Hello, someone. Glad to see you in. Inky, darling. Hope you're doing well today. Saucy Nugs, how you doing? Wicked, hello. Froggy, what's up? Crumpsh, how you doing? Good to have you in the house. Crack Kitty, a fraud. Very true. Also, hey, streamer. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Gee, there's just a lot happening today. Alex, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I'm playing Stardew Valley while I listen because I'm always watching. You know what? That is entirely true. That is a valid way to do the day. The Gaming Asian, welcome back in. Hope you're doing well. Streamer here. Streamer here. Streamer so very here. How are you today? I'm all right. I'm in a little bit of pain, but I'm here. I'm queer, and what more could I possibly want? You know, like it doesn't get much better than that.
It dominated.
Oh my god, Tyrio. I thought you did that last time. Is this just like your anniversary, or did you like? I thought you did that. Anyways, 15 fucking months. Jesus goddamn Christ, that is so much fucking time. That's like the longest possible amount of time, isn't it? Or is there longer? I would only know if Emily or Ollie were here, I'd be able to tell exactly what the maximum is. I'm not entirely sure what the maximum amount of time you could have been streamed to me is yet. Oh, my face. Hello, everybody. My name is Almost Sander, and welcome home. How are you, ghosties? I hope you are doing well. I think there's longer. Good lord, that is so much time. Oh, music. The anniversary was a few days ago, and it ran out today. Got it. Okay, that's what it is. So that was the anniversary. That makes a good amount of sense, actually. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit for me, because otherwise I'm going to go deaf. There's a 2-year sub. Who's been on 2 years? No, that's not possible. I haven't been streaming for 2 years. I have not been streaming for 2 years. There are no 2-year subs here. Guarantee you that. We have not reached the 2-year anniversary yet. There's no unless you've been subbed to me for longer than I've existed, in which case that's true fans. You know, that's true support. The time travel glitch, you're right. Wicked has already asked, and people are gonna start questioning about it. I have a brace on. Do not worry about it. If you're a longtime viewer of me, you've seen this a bunch of times. You're used to this brace by now. I'm hypermobile, and if I'm not careful with my joints, I fuck them up. And I sat stupidly. You know how you like sit with like your arm like behind you, where like if you're like sitting on the bed, you kind of like sit like this or whatever with like your arm like sat behind you or whatever. I forget that I have to be more aware of my like wrists or better. You know, I just have to be aware of it. You know what I mean? Because I've got limp wrist syndrome just real bad. I'm so floppy and also just so damn gay. But yeah, no, it's one of those things that is, if I'm not aware of them, I mess them up. So I was sitting in a hyperflexible or a hyperflexed state for too long, and now this whole back tendon is like super inflamed and like stupid or whatever. Now that I think about it, do you remember seeing it before? Yeah, you've seen the wrist brace before. It's not super common. It's just when I fuck up my arms, and today's one of those days that I fucked it up. Usually, we're lucky today, it's this one. Usually it ends up being this one because this is my more active hand. So like if I'm doing stuff with it, I usually end up hurting this hand. But tonight it's this one.
My balls are fat.
Your balls are fat. It's
Despite his criminal mind, this man is behaving well. His reward is the canoe. This time he can sit in the canoe for up to an hour. He canoe. D.
Thank you for the canoe time, Ash. Honestly, a highlight of my day every chance I get. But yeah, hello, camera, focuses, please. There we go. Canoe time! Art today? Yeah, we art today. I figured we should do a little bit of art. I don't know why camera's having some trouble focusing. Hello? We're good. Hair looking extra nice today. Thank you. It's a mess today, so I have it like semi-pinned back. Like, just to keep the front parts out of my face, because otherwise, I cannot see. Camera, get it together. Get your shit together. The hair has gotten out of hand. It's time that I ask for some assistance. I think I need a hair trim. I need some new hair color. I need just a little bit of fixer upper. I don't think we're going for a full cut yet. But we do desperately need a trim, because I have not had any haircut. Hey! I didn't know you were ending. Hello. Oh, well then I can turn off your stream, I suppose. I didn't realize you were ending. How was stream? Thank you for the raid and welcome home. If none of you losers in chat are following Emily right now, you guys are failing at your life goals, so please go follow Emily. Yeah, someone did the shout out before she even managed to get here, but you know what? That's just the right way to do it. What? There you go. There you go. Reese is just so on top of it. Just like beyond on top of it that they don't even need to see the raid coming. They can sense Emily approaching at a violent speed. Hello with the monkey cry emote. This is my only job. No, Reese can sense. They can sense Emily approaching. Reese, what if I didn't raid Sand? That would have been really funny, actually. My guess is that Reese was sitting in Emily's stream waiting to see, like, the raid. So, like, I'm assuming that because it takes a second for raids to go through, that you had already said you were raiding me by the time it went through. But I was gonna say, Reese is probably in your stream watching. But, oh no, the timeline? No, the timeline, it's collapsing in on itself. Xander popped up on my phone and I hit set. See, that's the way to do it. Reese is so damn on top. I could have thrown a curveball, say you're raiding me, and then raid someone else. You could have. But anyways, I guess we're gonna do art today. And as the stream title says, I am a fake artist, and as the notification said, I'm a fraud. Is Reese TG? Yes. There are two Reeses for people who are not up to speed with me talking. Reese is TG, and Reese is also a person in the Discord. Two different Reeses. There are two Reeses in the timeline. If they touch, the timeline will explode. But no. My headphones died again? God damn it, Death. No worries. I think I hear that from you quite a bit. Okay, oh, I forgot to add that other person. Okay, I will add you in after stream. I'm gonna put that down on my notes. Because otherwise I will entirely forget to do that. So I'm gonna make sure I have to add in you and I have one other person. They've multiplied. Oh god, yeah. No. But yeah, no. Reese has been called that for a while outside of stream. This is just me catching up with the times. Also, y'all, 420 in terms of numbers. Hang on, let me see if I can show. Look at right there. Hey yo, 420 followers. Obviously, there's a 5 at the end of it. This is 4,205. But 420 motherfuckers. Let's go. That's so fucking wild. That's so many bitches. I have just so many bitches. So thank you all for all the support and all the follows. 420. 5. Yeah, don't talk about the 5. It's okay. Yeah, Blaze, let's go. As the person who has never and probably will never smoke weed. But blaze it. We're blazing it. Let's go. I'm so down. I love this song, but it's just not fitting my energy right now. So we're gonna have to skip. Much better. All right. I'm a fake artist. Also, I'm a fraud. So that's what today's stream is about. I'm going to talk about it for a second, and then we can figure out what exactly we're going to draw today. You say, Xander, you started stream without a plan of what to draw, and to that I say, yeah, fuck you. Because... So, if you don't know, the reason I've been trying to work on art recently a lot more is because I'm planning to sell my art at an artist's convention, or specifically a anime convention. Like, you know, there's anime conventions that I go to and anime conventions all over the place, and I'm gonna plan to work an artist alley where I like have a table and sell my art to people. And so like part of that, yes, I have a water, but I also do have a coffee. Do not fret, it's still here. But so I've been trying to like gather up like a bunch of fan art that I can do for people who haven't seen yet. These are, oh god, hang on. Hello? There we go. What are you starting with today? It is a chopstick today. We have a chopstick today. So for people who don't know, these are some of the prints that I'll be offering in terms of the fan art that I'll be selling. We have the Dreamapede, we have Techno Bunny, we have the Tubbo and Ranbu from Ad Astra specifically. We have an old Tubbo design that I did. We have the Ranbu, what do you call it? The Lost Generation one, and that's just the signature. And then we also will have some of the transition arts. So we'll have this transitional piece that'll switch between these two images. We'll have these two that switch between, and then we will have these two that switch between. So those are the transitional arts. And then I've been working on doing these are some pins that we'll have, which I'm super cool. I have the God of War blade, both bloody and used, and also overgrown and forgotten, which I think is super cool. And I'm gonna do it on like a acrylic charm that you can flip on both sides, and it'll have the 2 different images, which I think is super cool. I'm a huge fan of this one, so this will be like a little like 2 or 3 inch charm that you can like turn around and it'll be both sides. And then this is my first pin that I did, and it's Zuko, but in my style, because I've been working on trying to just draw people in my style rather than trying to draw somebody else's style, and this is just the style I draw people. So it's Zuko, I guess, but it's Zuko in Xander style. So hopefully people like, and I'm planning on doing the rest of the Atla cast as well in my style. I'm trying to get used to drawing people other than the Dream SMP members, because that's kind of all that I draw. So Zuko was one of the first people I've done in a while that has ventured outside of that little category. So this is one of my attempts. Also, Reese, I saw you say draw Feokin. I probably will try that. I'm gonna need a little bit of practice to figure out how the fuck to draw a Griffin Centaur, but I actually will consider doing like a full out drawing in Feokin. I've been trying to figure out how to do that. Because that's a lot of moving pieces I don't know how to work with yet, but I'm sure I could figure it out. But so, hello random person. Wait, random person-ish Erit. No. What the hell? Random person-ish Erit. Oh, random person is here today. Wow, I managed. It's random person is here today. Jesus Christ, I could not read that. Thank you to my mods who can read and I can't. Just remember the art you made me. Holy shit, it's so fucking good. I haven't said that in a while. I'm kicking my feet. Ollie, you should give me, no, I'm kidding. I don't mean you should give me, but you could give me permission to sell that as prints, and I totally would. For people who don't know, I did a commission for Ollie. This is a, oh, well, this is the clear one. This is the commission I did for Ollie, which I think is fun. But yeah, this thing. Hey, Casper, I will paint you like one of my French girls. Don't even doubt me. I will absolutely do that. But this is one of my most recent commissions, and also like one of the coolest paintings I've done in forever. Digital art or whatever. But yeah, no, I like drawing people. People are fun, but I don't think it's ever gonna get quite this good. So my thing is though, right? Here's the thing, right? Dude, that's awesome. I'm so glad you like. But right, I'm gonna switch to my face just while I talk. So one of the things about cons, okay, or conventions is that some of them, not all, but most, I should say, have a rule for what you can sell in a convention center, in an artist's alley, right? Because most things that are fan art are considered part of IP, which is intellectual property. Intellectual property is anything that is owned by somebody else. Like if, like, you know, like Atla, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Zuko is intellectual property. Someone else's. It's not my property. And so selling fan art of it to make a profit for myself is illegal. It is an illegal thing. I am selling copyrighted art. But most companies that create art, like animes and, you know, like video games and stuff, encourage the making and selling of fan art. And so despite the fact that it's illegal, the person who the crime is against has chosen not to press charges or sue because they encourage the making of fan art. So it's like a legal crime because you're committing a crime, but the person you're committing the crime against is permitting you to commit the crime, if that makes sense, right? So many conventions will have IPs or intellectual properties that are banned. Most convention centers ban like Marvel intellectual property. Anything Disney is completely banned. Most things Mario are banned because those are intellectual properties that will sue you for making and producing fan art because they have a very specific intellectual property visual that they want to represent, and allowing fan art means it could diverge from what they want to permit their brand to be visualized as. If people just run around selling, you know, merchandise of Mario pegging Bowser, Super Mario Bros. Is going to get a weird rap. Do they do that? Yes. Do people sell art of it? Yes. Is it illegal? Yes. So there's like a very fine line that you walk by committing a legal crime by selling fan art. Now, because of that, there are intellectual properties that are banned, ones that have strictly said that it is forbidden to sell fan art for profit, and there is a rule that most conventions have called the 50-50 rule. which is bullshit and it sucks, but it means that 50% of the art that you provide at the convention has to be original work. And that's where I have a problem. I don't make original work. I am like a fan artist exclusively. I very rarely make original art, and when I do, it's of my own motherfucking characters, which still feels like fan art. It's just self-fan art, right? I will sell Zesper, don't try me. Like, all of my recent, like, you know, like, art that is not, like, the creation of somebody else's is stuff like, yeah, like Zesper. This is original art. So, like, that's that thing. It's a fucking... It's a furry. I drew a furry, and I created him myself, and so I don't know exactly what to tell you about that one. But, yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really think this is a piece of art I could sell. I could do art of him. And, like, that might just be a thing, but I don't exactly know if people want that, you know what I mean? Or, I do Xander art, which I can't show you a lot of. I was just gonna grab some that I'm allowed to share. I don't exactly know which parts I'm allowed to share. You know, so stuff like my Origin Xander, right? This is original art. It's not exactly a print that someone would buy, but if I gave it a background, theoretically, right, this could be original art that someone might like. I would have to give it, I'd have to, you know, like, prints aren't just like a person standing. I'd have to give him like a background and place him in an environment, right? So, like, I'm not entirely sure what I would do with him. I have to be careful. That's why I keep stitching my face. I don't want to reveal any, like, secret Xander art, because I do have secret Xander art. Oh god, did my iPad just freeze? No, it's fine. Okay. This is, oh god. Bloodline Xander art. This. I could do Bloodline Xander art. I'd have to finish it because, like, I never finished the background, admittedly, or the lighting. But this is Bloodline Xander, the god of death. So, like, I could sell this as a print, but I would need to finish it again, which is another thing I keep forgetting about doing. And this one's super fun. I loved doing this drawing. This drawing alone, how many hours does this fucker have? I worked on this thing for so long. And I never finished it. This is a 12-hour art piece, and it's still not fucking done. Like, I had so much fun working on this. Like, I put so much time into, like, shading everything. Like, the fucking detail on the fucking block is just out of hand. Not to mention, like, just the skin that I spent so much time, like, detailing out. The scars and shit. The zombie skull. But, like, again, this is something I'd have to go finish, and I probably will. But, like, that's the type of, like, original art that I do. I don't really do, like, a lot of, I don't know, non-character-based art. So, like, the real situation is I don't exactly know what my plan is. In terms of, like, what to sell for original art. So I'm turning to you losers, to figure out what the fuck should I draw? So, like, I buy prints myself. Like, I draw, like body, like, gore, and I buy body gore art, but not everybody's into that kind of thing, which is fine. I'm not trying to appeal to everybody, but I guess the question is, if you walked into an anime convention and weren't looking for fan art, what kind of, like, stuff are you into? What aesthetics are you into? I'm very curious. Because I've never pretended to be, like, crazy creative, you know? I'm not a super creative person at the end of the day. I really try to be. But, like, as much as I like being an artist and I like making art, I'm not super creative. Like, Emily has this, like, amazing brain, you know? Like Emily can just start drawing a human and suddenly it's not a human. It's a full, like, character that she's created. And it's an amazing skill. And it's one that I really don't have. So it's, like, one of those things that, like, I don't know, man. So we've got, I like Goblin Core. What is Goblin Core in terms of art? Like, what is the, like, you know, like mushrooms and stuff? Or is that, like, more Fey Core? Dragons. I love dragons. I'm so bad at drawing them, but I would love to get better. artist in general and going to your stand. That, thank you. The standoff in the bloodline, we could. Yeah, original characters, technically. Xander hugs would be the first thing I'd hope to come across, but if I had to choose, cheap craft stuff. Valid. The Fae Court. Ooh, okay. That's such a specific interest, but I'm immediately interested, admittedly. Improv is my only talent. I'm very basic at improv. I'd love to be better, but I'm not. The Soldier Poet King art. See, but those are like tattoo designs, sure, but like on a print, how would you buy them on like a printed piece of paper with a black design on a white image, or like I don't know how to sell that design. What is hybrid art? Curious. You can get so far with any form of Fae art. Interesting. Honestly, if it's not fan art, I love pride items. That's true. Incognito pride flags are such a cool idea. Cottagecore mushrooms. Okay. Hive art. That's a cool concept. Crowcore is my favorite shit. I am a crow. That would be so much fun. Like a Fae court in session. Okay. Like animals, flowers. Terms of the owner of Tyrio, here's the proof message. Lovely. Being a D&D is 100% improv. It totally is, obviously. Like, and you're quite good at it. I'm good at it when I'm trying. That's one of the things. I can be good at improv if I'm trying, but it's not something that comes like it's not a natural skill to me. It definitely takes effort. Colored background for the SPK. What is SPK? I love Incognito Pride. Okay. Good ideas. Because, like, the stuff that I do when I'm just, like, doodling ends up being a lot of, like, body gore stuff. So I had a series I did of art. Actually, I'm gonna pull this up for you guys real quick. So I did, AP art when I was in high school. I did AP art, and during an AP art portfolio, you have to provide a width and a breadth. And a width is like showing how many different things you can do, and a breadth is a focus in on one specific like collection that you'd create, right? And my width, I did like a bunch of different types of art. Actually, I can actually grab you my width as well if you'd like. Let me show you some of my actual art. Can I do this? Okay. So, for my width, I did a bunch of different stuff, because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to show the reaches of your talent. And, oh, Soldier Poet King, got it, thank you. Oh, wait, what were you, wait. What did you say about that then? Simple colored background for the SPK? Okay, interesting. So this is a mural. This was my bedroom wall. So one of my things was I can do wall art. This is the worst mural I've ever done. I've done 3 murals in my life now. This was my first and it was horrid. But this was definitely like one of them. So this was like my first thing of like, I can do wall art. My next thing was this stupid thing. This is some like introspective bullshit or whatever. I had painted my hands and then like done a bunch of like editing on Photoshop, and like that is I turned this in to the AP art like thing, and I got a good grade, so I'm not exactly sure what was going on, but I definitely tried with this one. So this was a photographic print. I did this, which was a photograph. I was like, I can do photographs. And that's actually a glass orb that I have. And I was holding it in my hand and had it reflecting my mirror on my wall. I was really proud that I figured out I could do that. This is a super low level piece of art, but I was quite happy with it. So I submitted this photograph. This, which is it was a, what do you call it? Like a symbolism thing. So like this is a little symbolism of like she's got her head in the clouds, body like an hourglass, legs like a stallion, twig arms, and she wears her heart on her sleeve. So like it was like a person made out of like symbolism. Very dorky, but it was high school type stuff. I like high schools type stuff. And then I had like gone in and like added some like post-production coloring. This was all inked in black. I did not do it in color. I was too lazy. This was another like print style thing. I had like taken a photograph, like edited it, and then printed it out and then spray painted on top of it with some different like shadow colors and stuff. This was a fucking whatever. this is stencil and spray paint art. I don't know what to tell you about that. Like, I like drew the stencil and then cut the stencil out and then laid it down and spray painted it and laid it down and spray painted it. Like, you're just trying to show like how many different talents you can have. So I did spray painted stencils. Like that's a talent. I did just a simple pencil drawing, which is great. This is gay. I love it. So I did some doodles of that. And this was dead ass a drawing of people that I knew. And I think that's all. Oh wait, no. Okay. Still lifes. Oh God. This still life is a tragedy. This is a travesty. This got me a good grade, man. I don't know what to tell you. I really did my best, but it just wasn't good. Same thing with this. I don't know what any of these things are. It's just this was a thing that was required for AP art. This is an octopus. I don't. This was a micro drawing because this was an octopus necklace that I owned. So I did like a micro drawing of an octopus necklace. I did a painting, which is super fucking mediocre, but it's a painting. And then this is one of my favorite ones. This is multimedia. So I did like newspaper and death notices and the hearts and minds of today will change the lives of tomorrow. So I did stencil work. This is a bunch of stencil work, collaging, a newspapering, painting. This one took for fucking ever, but this is like multimedia work. So this is a bunch of like little things I did. But my breath, the thing that I was supposed to focus in on where is it? Where's my specific thing? My concentration. That's what I was talking. My breath shows everything. The width is everything altogether. The breath is how many different things can you do, and the concentration is focus in on one specific thought. So for my AP concentration, I specifically chose the media of Sharpies on skin. I again submitted this to a national art thing. My media was Sharpie on skin, and my concentration concept was revealing what's beneath. That was my plan. And so in every single one of these, I would use Sharpies to try to show by drawing on skin what was underneath the skin. So I did I did something like this. This is an old picture of myself. And I did like a skull on my hand and then held it up to show here it would be what is underneath the skin in this area by drawing on my hand to reveal it or whatever. So this is kind of where the concept started. And then everything from there devolved. So I had this one of my friend pulling open her back to reveal, I don't know, her shoulder blade and ribs, which first off, why is the shoulder blade over here? It should be over here. This is her shoulder blade and I drew it over here, but don't mind that. And then octopus tentacles or whatever inside of it. But so I showed the skin pulled open. I did, I don't know why it's so highly edited. I did a dagger underneath my wrist. The skin was peeled back to reveal there's a knife underneath there. I've got this one, which is my friend pulling open her back to reveal an eye in there. Again, I had way too much fun on Photoshop, editing these down into something that looked artistic. So I had her pulling open her back to reveal an eye. This one was a snake. And this one took me so long because I did it on my own fucking bicep, here. So I was doing this in art class. So anyways, I did a snake on my own arm, which took for fucking ever. I did Latin. Pulled open under my wrist and had it kind of stitched together or whatever. I had some flowers very nicely laced up inside my hand, a little bit more dainty, a little bit more soft. We've got a nice little stitch going up my hands kind of thing. I don't know why this one's blurry like this. Again, the editing is so dorky. But I did a guitar underneath someone's skin, and this one is cool because I kind of had the shadow even underneath this parts that were hidden. I was starting to figure out how to do this. But the little guitar one, I did a butterfly peeling off of somebody's skin, which was, again, the editing on these, I don't know what 16-year-old me was trying to do, but it was not landing. But anyways, butterfly peeling off of someone's skin. This is one of my favorites, actually. This is my friend's leg, and I did a soccer ball breaking out of her leg. This was one of my favorites. This one took me so long, but it actually looks like legitimately cool. Like, this would be a dope tattoo if it, like, the shading was a little bit softer around the edges. Like, having a soccer ball bursting out of your skin is such a fun little idea. I had so much fun with that. But yeah, that's that one. And we had the angel wing under the arm, which I thought was fun. Again, very, very basic and a terribly drawn wing, but still a concept. That is absolutely a foot image. Thank you to my friends who let me abuse their feet for these usage. I don't know why I chose the foot, but I drew some gears underneath the top of her foot skin to show like the internal workings of somebody's like body. We did some music notes underneath, kind of like stitch up with the needles. We had the needle hanging under the thread, which I think is fun. And then we had like lizard scales underneath the hand. Like, so like this is the type of art that I like to do. Also, fuck the ink poisoning. I had a good time. And this got me a good grade on my AP score. So I think I'm the real winner in this situation, right? But so like that's the type of art I usually end up doing, is like gore art that shows people like peeling back parts of themselves and showing something underneath. But I don't know if that's like something that people want to buy. That feels like, I don't know, I would buy it, but also, but like, I think focusing in on like bones and flowers and fae and crow core, I don't know how I would draw a crow core, but I could try. Like, that's the kind of stuff I'm interested in. So it's the type of stuff I buy, but also I don't know if I have the skills for it. That's going to be the learning. I don't know how to draw bones or flowers well, you know, like I've never practiced that. I just draw people. So I'm like, if I'm looking over there, it's because I'm looking at the prints I have up on my wall that are like original art. I can like, here, hang on, let me take you with me. I have like art up there, you know, that are like gore and bones and stuff, you know? Idea? I'm listening. I have a really cool idea. Okay, you share, please, all of your ideas. I desire all of the ideas. The snake one would be an awesome tattoo. Thank you. Actively taking memories out of people in the form of tapestries and cleaning the tapestry to get rid of the memory. Oh, somebody using their body to store their trinkets. These are such cool ideas. See, and I'm not creative, but I love these concepts, you know? Like somebody like peeling like back their chest and like storing away the things that are important to them. What if you got a bunch of trinkets and glue it onto a canvas for a crow core project? Draw little crows holding them in their beaks so it's like a 3D thing. That would be really hard to sell, but it's a really cool idea. Interesting. Oh, the art wall. I would love to have an art. I mean, I have a wall of art, but I would like a wall of art from you guys. That would be like such a cool concept. That would be an absolutely fantastic idea. But interesting. I like these ideas. One of the ideas I had was, and like I kind of want to do something that I found in my sketchbook. I had like a drawing of somebody like kind of like dead in a bathtub, but like not quite dead, with like the limbs like hanging out over the side, but it wasn't water, it was like flowers that they were like laying in. But like the other one that I was thinking of was like somebody like pulling back like their eye, and like I don't know, like I wanted to do something based off obsession. So like hear me out, right? In my idea, we're switching over to my iPad. Welcome to the iPad. Ted in a bathtub, that's a moment, so true. And I don't mean hard to sell as in like nobody would buy it. I definitely mean hard to sell as in like it's a 3D object and that would be difficult to sell. If I did like a drawing of it, that could work. But like I wanted to do something because I'm an artist, and all basic artists are absolutely obsessed with eyes. There's nothing new there. We've all been eyeball drawers for our entire lives. That's like the first thing every artist learns how to draw. But I'd wanted to do something like where the eye is like pulled further out. Like this is like a finger here. And I would draw it like tucked in like beneath the skin. Like you could see it like stretching down kind of thing. Like to show like somebody like pulling the eye away from the skin. Like this kind of concept, right? So like it would be that like style. And there'd be a lot of like stretching in this direction. And like, you know, dramatic lines, all of the dramatics, you hear me out? But I wanted to have it be like the focus is like obsessions. So I'm not quite sure what the plan would be, but I would want it to be like they're like pulling back the eye and like it's everything that they're obsessed with. Like it's like the things that like are like that they can't stop thinking about. And that's just like a concept that I had. And I don't exactly know what the plan would be. Kags belches, passes out. Okay, so Reese doesn't like the idea. Great. Studying your own like real eyes in a mirror looks really cool. Yeah, no, I stare at my own eyes all the time. I've been an eyeball drawer for my entire life. Reese doesn't like eyes. Lots of people do not like yeah, roommate doesn't like eyes either, actually. Y'all have that in common. Yeah, I've never had a problem. I used to wear like colored contacts for that, so I used to like tick, 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 you know? Like money or fame or internet. Exactly. Yes, like money and fame and internet. But the question is, right? The question is, what do I draw to represent that, like, in somebody's eye? Other than, like, the only thing I could think of is, like, if I really get in close to it, right? Like, just really get the eye and, like, the edge of the finger, right? And, like, get this, like, this really big. The question I could do would be, like, I could do, like, an actual, like, computer screen in here. I don't know what I would put in the computer screen, but, like, just, like screens of, like, online. I could do an okay, this is lame, but I could do an analytics page, like staring at the analytics kind of thing, like trying to memorize the numbers and like a graph like going down and like subs and follow, like the obsession of like a Twitch streamer. I like doing like emotional pieces like that. A really cool idea, especially since it would kind of be like a series of works, right? Yeah. Why don't we play around with this idea a little bit? We can kind of play around with this idea a little bit. I have like a bunch of like concepts I want. So like, I also can talk a little bit about like, let's talk about being an artist, because I think this is something I think should be talked about more often, because like being an artist is such a wild concept. And like, I have always felt like I don't quite fit in as an artist, not because I'm like so unique and quirky and different, like not that at all. But like specifically because I don't like, I'm not great at ideas, if that makes sense. Like I've never been like super proficient at just like coming up with new ideas. Like it's always kind of been a struggle for me to like work through getting like an original concept down. As you can kind of tell, like it takes a lot of extra like fucking around for me to be like, oh yeah, no wait, that's a cool idea. Like to kind of come up with stuff. And it feels like a lot of artists kind of just have ideas like just stored away all of the fucking time. So like, I don't know, just like a general concept of like, if you don't feel super creative as an artist, man, you are not alone. I don't know why everybody out there on the internet is always like there's always a million ideas and you could do any of them. Just choose one and start. Like, it's not about picking the best idea. It's about just getting started on it. It's like, bro, I'm not having trouble picking the best idea. I'm having trouble coming up with an idea. Do you know what I mean? Eyes are a really interesting way to do a bunch of things. Like, you can have it as a reflection of sorts as well. Yeah, that's what I want, is like almost like a reflection of like a screen, like in the eye. And I kind of want to like, I want to like dramatize it. Like, I want it to be like wide fucking open. Like this is some dramatic bullshit. That's what I want. I want to play with the dramatics of it and like show like the whole kind of eye situation happening. And if you don't like eyes or like touching of eyes or drawing of eyes or pulling at eyes, just be aware that that's currently what I'm planning on drawing at the moment. And I don't know exactly how realistic the plan is, but we'll see where I go with it. But like, I don't know. It's just fucking, it's weird. I've never been like super good at just like constantly having some new idea to work with. And it's always been kind of like a battle to keep up with other artists, which is I think where I found my comfort in fan art, because it seems like fan art is like, it's easy. You don't really have to have a new idea all the time, because there's always, you know, there's something else like being created by someone else that you can work off of. Like, someone else is making the art. You just have to fucking, you know, someone else is coming up with the ideas, you just have to make the art. Like, especially if you're doing like fan art of like a story or of like a fanfic, like it, you know, there's less work that's on your part of like, yeah, you got to come up with a fresh new concept. Like, I don't. You know what I mean? Vaguely themed to different platforms for different eye pieces, maybe. Like the Twitch eye could be purple themed, but not necessarily Twitch itself. A YouTube could be red, Instagram could be harsh rainbow tints. We could all stand on their own, separated from the brands. Yeah. I don't want to do like an exact replica, but like I think I like literally like I'm gonna pull up my analytics page, which is gonna kill me. And just like see what kind of like information we get, because we get too many pieces of information. So, okay, we get viewer, oh my God. Do you guys have any idea how much information Twitch is trying to give us? Like, in terms of a chart, I can see a chart of my average viewers, my follows, my subscriptions, my revenue, my time streamed, my minutes watched, my live views, my max viewers, my unique viewers, my hosts, my raids, my unique chatters, my chat messages, clips created, clips viewed, ad breaks, ad time per hour, notification engagements, promotion impressions, and promotion clicks. They want you to know so much, and that's just what we can make a chart of. Like, there's also like what your top streams are, what your top clips were, like what artists are most like, or what other streamers are you most like? What games have been getting the most views on your channel? Like, it just like, there's an obscene amount of information that they want you to have the numbers for, and like 98% of it fucking literally doesn't matter. It is just absolutely ridiculous. Them is lovely, or the Miss Lovely, the Miss Lovely. Thanks so much for the follow, by the way. Welcome home. My name is Xander, and I'm very glad you found your way here. I'm drawing an eyeball, I think. That's just kind of where the plan is at the moment. I'm not entirely sure what the actual plan is. Just the concept is this right now. But like, I think that's like a major problem with a lot of social media platforms, is like trying to create on it. Everything is pressed that you have to make content and make it good and make it fast and make it better than everybody else. Like, so I think I might do like, in terms of like the stuff being reflected in the eye, I don't know if I want to do just the reflection. Like, hang on, we're gonna go with some purple. The Twitch purple is like what, like this? Is this like Twitch purple? It seems kind of like Twitch purple. Gonna read the bad ending of something who I'm reading. All right. I don't know if I want to do the reflection just here in the eye, or if I want to do the reflection like across the whole eye, like having like charts like this, like that kind of thing. But I think for Twitch, I want to do like bar graphs, because that's like kind of what like Twitch shows us, is like everything is in bar graphs. And then like having like down arrows like this, like down arrows going down, or like plus numbers, like, or we could do like minus 3 with like a down arrow or whatever, like that kind of stuff. I'm not exactly sure where exactly I want to see the reflection to be, but I'm gonna have to figure it out, because I don't really draw reflections a whole lot, admittedly. So I need to like figure out exactly where I'm gonna put the reflections. Let's try to actually draw the eyeball. I think I'm gonna stay with sketching. Oh God, MCC music, yeah. I have some of the MCC music in here. I have the minute to MCC. It's just a bopping song, you know? It's just a good song. Just a fan of it. No, not the cry emote. I missed the last the new MCC, like MCC's return. I didn't even get to fucking see it. How was it? For everybody who got to see it, I really like this concept. I'm so glad. I'm sure some people, like anybody who is like a streamer, will probably kind of get the concept, I'm guessing. But who won? Yeah, I have no idea. It was really good. Was it Soupy Sam? I'm genuinely really upset that I missed it. But I was at my little sister's musical, so there's not exactly anything I could do. Like, you know, like it is what it is. But like, man, a faint glow coming from the eye bleeding out onto the skin would be chef's kiss. I will absolutely do the eye glowing. That is a fantastic concept. I very much like that idea. I'm down, Aria. You've got me. I will give you glowing eyeball. I'm gonna have to figure out exactly what the plan is though in terms of reflection. Do I make it just like straight up look like Twitch analytic page? Like, I don't want to like put like the Twitch symbol in it, you know, but like I could very well just do like the actual like analytics page, like the way that they show it to us, with like the bar graph and like the numbers with the arrows going down. Yes, glowy eye. I'm so vastly uncomfortable. I'm so sorry. I'm deeply sorry. I know some people are not gonna like my art, and that's why like I was gonna start with something simple, and it feels like an eye is like something that like a lot of people have visual images against, but also like it's a simple version of like body gore. And I miss doing body gore art. Like I used to do a lot of it and I just don't anymore. So like I kind of wanted to like semi get back into it and like get back into drawing like kind of gross shit, you know? I'm gonna like pull up and I have do you and your friends ever send pictures of your eyes to each other? Because I do. We do like eye color checks, so we have like close-up images of our eyes for like eye color checks. As like like I don't even know what the purpose of it is. We just do. I'm gonna pull up my eye color check and just base this directly off of my own eyeball. All right, eyeball, come here. There we go. This is what I'm looking at. Perfect. All right, I'm observing my own eyeball. Not necessarily an exact replica, but a design that vaguely represents it. I think would be best. Okay. Aqua Axolotls one. I'm not sure who they were though. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So we're going off of this shit. So, oh god, I'm looking at the wrong eye, but that's fine. This is like, you know, you get your little goopy part here, which I actually think I might size down a little bit. But we've got like crease, and the crease goes up. And I'm not sure exactly how dark I'll keep the actual sketch lines, or if I'll keep the sketch lines in once I actually start doing like shading. I want to do this like full color, I think, like full color shaded and everything. I'm just not exactly sure to what extent I want to do it. No, but now I wish I did. Wicked, you can send me your eye colors. I'll reveal your eyes with you. I'll share your eye color with you. I'll send you my eye too. We can share. So like I have like M and Ollie's, and I mean I have images of Reese's eyes. I don't know if I have like a super close up, but I do have pictures of your eyes. But like my eyes are green. My eyes are green too. /J. People get really fucking angry for some reason when you like say you have the like a different eye color than they think you have. High Q, hate the way you say vaguely. Do I? People really hate the way I say everything. Mine are either green or hazel. See, yeah, and people get all pissy when you're like, I have green eyes, and you're like, actually, you have hazel eyes, and it's like, hello? Your eyes aren't fucking green, only I can have green. Yeah, look me in my eyes and tell me I have green eyes. Yeah, these are green? No. I used to say my eyes were gray. These are... What do you think? What color eyes do I have, huh? It's not fucking gray, apparently. I was very unsure of what eye color I had for a while. But apparently it's not super difficult to figure out. They're like teal. They're teal. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take fucking teal. I will absolutely accept teal as the answer. No, not Weezer Blue, please. My eyes are just fucking Weezer. Somebody play Buddy Holly. Will I get in trouble for playing Buddy Holly on the stream? Ooh, I look just like Buddy Holly. Eyeballs are so fucking weird, man. And I'm gonna have to actually like spend time like making this look like an actual eyeball, which is like the hardest part. Okay. Oh god, I don't want this outline to be too thick. I think I might throw a quick circle and then like fill it in. So I'm gonna like whoop. Quick circle, and then we can kind of adjust where exactly that's gonna be. think I want to do like right at the edge, like there. Because I want it to be like, it's like kind of sort of like crossing up still, because like my eyes are wide open, but not that wide. Because it's like getting pulled down. That's like the focus. I might actually do, hang on. Oh, nope, not at all what I wanted to do. Hit. Circle. Why don't we do like that? We'll do it like that. So then it's like kind of off, and you can kind of tell still there's that like overlap happening. And then we'll do the center here. Like that. Boop. Okay. Super, super basic. Just so we kind of get the gist of what we're doing. Like, get the gist of where we're going, you know? My eyes change color for real. They range from a bluish gray one day to a muddy green brown another day to full gray the next. See, and my eyes are very clearly blue, but blue eyes have a habit of changing colors, like, periodically. Like, so, like, my eyes do look really gray some days, and they do look, like, wildly blue some days, you know? Like, there's, like, not, like, a good way to say, like, oh, yeah, my eyes are always this specific color. But, like, people don't believe me when I say that because they always look super blue on stream because of the lighting I'm in. Like, I feel like if I had different lighting, you could kind of tell that my eyes aren't exactly, like, bright blue all of the time. But I'm telling you, there's real hate for fucking blue eyes, man. There is genuine hate out there for the blue-eyed bitches. And I do not know why. Like, some people just do not like people with, like, having blue eyes or talking about having blue eyes. And I get it. They're, like, the romanticized eye or whatever. But, like, why the hate? Where does the hate come from? People hate blue eyes because of the bees. Yeah, that's it, though. And it's just fucking, it's really weird. Like, and it's like, it's the same thing with like certain like people will be like mad about the fact that like you have blue eyes are probably my favorite, but when it's creeping, I'll stare. What do you mean? I keep hearing this bullshit of like the blue eyes stare. The fuck is the blue eyes stare? What is that? I don't like, people are saying like you guys keep your eyes too wide open. Like, I have never fucking seen that. I can totally get, like, if you're, like, staring into the eyes of someone with blue eyes, like, yeah, okay, it's really intense, right? But I have never seen someone who just is running around with just their eyes like this, you know? Like, it's creepy. Blue eyes people have such intense gazes. The stare that people... No, okay. Because the pupil is so different from the iris. Okay, see, that kind of makes that makes some sense. Because, yeah, it stands out really vastly. Yeah, no, my eyes are never, like, I'm never running around with my eyes fucking gaped open. Also, quick art tip for everybody who uses Procreate. If you're a Procreate user and you don't do this yet, please go manage it. Go to your settings, go to crop and resize, go to your settings, and change your fucking DPI to fucking 600. None of this fucking 132 bullshit. 600. Done. If you don't do that already, go get your shit fixed. Fucking working with fucking 132 dots. Absolutely not. Go get your fucking 600s up. You can manage. It doesn't even change the amount of fucking layers you can have. It just makes your art look better. Like, if you're not doing it, go do it. All of your shit will just immediately look better. I promise. But they only hate people with light blue eyes. My eyes are dark blue, so no one says shit to me. Yeah, I guess that makes sense then, because it, like, if Reese is saying it's because of like the difference in color between the intensity difference between the people and the actual, like, that makes sense. You know, then yeah, the darker blues would be different than the lighter blues. Cause like, yeah, I guess that makes, yeah, I don't really see it with green eyes at all, but people can have like light green eyes. Also, I don't know why I'm nervous today. I'm noticing it. I'm not like actually nervous, you know, if that makes sense, but like I'm itching my nose today, which is my nervous habit, but like I can feel that I have some anxiety, but I'm really not sure why. Guys, you're making me nervous. Stop. You're making me nervous. I don't know why, but you are. What the hell? It's still out of pocket to call people's eye color creepy, though. They literally cannot help it. Thank you. I completely agree. Also, like, there are people who say that, like, if you say your favorite eye color is anything but blue, you're lying. I have seen that take on TikTok when people are like, my favorite color is, like, you know, brown eyes, and people are like, yeah, you're lying. If people actually liked brown eyes, then there'd be more, like, talk about it. Obviously, everyone's favorite color is blue. It's like, hello? Like, I just do not understand. My favorite eye color is unironically brown, and I'm talking dark brown. I'm not talking like that, like, the golden chocolate hazel. Yeah, those are gorgeous. Sure. I love lots of eye colors, but that, like, deep, dark brown, like, to the point where, like, you almost cannot tell where the people or the eye color is. Those are so ridiculously pretty. I'd like to specifically point out Reese. Reese has such fucking pretty eyes. I love Reese's eyes, like, to a deep extent. I'm genuinely kind of jealous of them. Like, excuse me, I'm talking about you. I fucking love your eyes. Like, yes, that picture is so goofy, but I seriously fucking love your eyes. I'm not even kidding. Like, there is something, like, so, I don't even know what the word is for it. They're just like deep. Like, it's like they're like these, like, I don't know. You stare into them forever and you get lost somewhere in there, you know? Like, it's just wild. People start shitting on blue eyes to be different, and it hasn't stopped, and I don't even care anymore. Go off, I guess. Yeah. You'll like my doo-doo eyes? I will adore them. I do not know where the brown eye hate comes from. Like, I desperately cannot understand. Do you know what the fuck was that romance novel bullshit? I don't mean it in a romantic way. I just mean it genuinely. Like, because, like, dark eyes look like they're, like, genuinely deep. Not like, oh, they're massive shimmering wells I could fall into and get lost in forever. Like, they look like there's more back there. Like, not like a hole, but, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's so pretty. I've never seen anyone with blue eyes staring intensely trying to show them off. Yeah, the only time you'll ever see me do that is on stream when people are like, what color are your eyes? And I'm just like, get into the camera. And that's clearly a joke. I'm not doing that IRL, you know? Also, this is weird because this drawing is going to be, like, almost no line work. Like, this is, like, the focus of this is going to be, like, coloring. And that's, like, I'm not used to being able to add colors this early on to my drawings. I'm like, wait, where's the rest of the work? I have other stuff I'm supposed to be doing. But, like, I guess we're just gonna go with this. I'm gonna lay down colors, and then I'm gonna kind of build off them and see what happens. See where this goes. No idea. All eye colors are great. Your eyes are like dirt core, dude. There's that fucking that TikTok sound. I actually love that TikTok sound. The fucking, like, your eyes are like dirt. Hold on, I mean that as a compliment. Dirt's the source of food and life, of all, like, that thing. Like, I think it's so goofy, but it's goofy in the same way that everybody's, like, stories about eyes are goofy. Like, my eye is no more a puddle or a pool or an ocean than yours is a chocolate bar or caramel or dirt. Like, you know? There's no ugly or unsettling eye color. Can people please stop making fun of features people cannot change? My saying has always been, and I do not remember who said this to me growing up, but somebody said this to me growing up, and I don't know where it came from, but my saying has always been, if they cannot change it in the next 15 minutes, don't fucking say shit, especially in public, you know? Like, and some people have that rule of, like, if they can't change it in 5 seconds, don't say it, but, like, it's a popular saying. Yeah, I don't know where I got it from, because I didn't find it online. It was something, like, somebody said to me in fucking, it was either a teacher or my, like, a parent or some bullshit, you know, one of those people teaching, like, if you don't say whatever, but it was like some people say it's like if they can't change it in 5 minutes or whatever, or in 5 seconds, don't say it. But, like, if you're gonna make fun of somebody's, like, fucking, like, I say, like, 15 minutes, because if you're like, hey, your hair is a fucking mess right now, like, we should go fix that, you can go to the bathroom and brush your hair and pull it back into a ponytail and you'll be fine, you know? Like, and I don't mean it in a malicious way. I mean, like, if you, like, I like honesty between me and my friends, and if my friend told me, like, hey, your hair looks like fucking shit right now, like, can we go fix that? Like, I would be grateful to, like, go run and fix my hair. But, like, you know, I don't know if that exactly makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I'm so sensitive that I'll cry if someone says I have something in my teeth or something. Oh gods. See, and that's like, no, and this is not an attack on you, because that's totally valid. And, like, more valid than you know, because a lot of people feel that same way. But like, that fear right there, like, the fear of hurting somebody's feeling, like, really stops us from like letting people know things that are like, would be nice to know. I would be really upset if I found out I had something in my teeth all day and like none of my friends decided it was important to tell me. That would frustrate the actual hell, like, the hell out of me, you know? Like, that would be so frustrating to me. I'd be like, hey, like, did no one think to tell me? Like, did no one consider I would like to know this information? Like, and that doesn't just go for, God, my nose is fucking itching. Why am I nervous today? This is getting frustrating. Chill out. Recenter. It doesn't just go for like physical things for me, like, oh hey, your hair's a mess, or oh, there's something in your teeth. But like, I feel like for me it also goes for like personality trait stuff, or like actions that I take, like those kind of things. If I do something you don't like, why would you not tell me? Like, and for a lot of people it genuinely is just like, I didn't want to hurt your feelings, or I didn't want to upset you, and it's like, but that means that you let the problem continue. And that's where I start having like an issue with it. Not like I'm angry at you issue, but like a frustration of like, how are we supposed to communicate if you don't communicate when there's something wrong? And it's genuinely something I've lost friendships over, and it makes me so upset because like, I feel like it's one of those things that like, this could have been resolved if you would have just told me it was an issue, but people will let it go on and on and on for so long that it tears apart the friendship. And when the friendship is ending and you're at this moment of like, hey, why the fuck are we falling apart? Why don't you talk to me anymore? And it ends up being something that's been going on for months. Like, it's exhausting of like, why didn't you just let me know, you know? And, you know, Reese brings up a really good point. I'm terrified of people yelling at me or expressing any slight disinterest. I felt in danger over expressing unhappiness like that before. That's actually something I have a problem with as well. So I can stand on your level with that one. In like, I'm gonna reveal too much about myself here. Don't tell my therapist. But I have that trouble specifically in romantic relationships. I really struggle to express any problem or disinterest or frustration in a romantic relationship because I feel in danger in expressing my opinion. Is that a response from things in my past? Absolutely. But like, is that okay? I mean, it's a valid response. It's something I'm dealing with, and I need to be respectful of it in myself and be aware of my own issues, and be aware of like the things that I need to like ask for assistance on. But it also like, it's something I'm really, really trying to work on, because like at the end of the day, it is like kind of unfair to expect someone to be able to read my mind when I'm upset, or, you know, it's something I have difficulty with, because I do the same thing to people where people will be like, hey, why didn't you just tell me something was wrong? It's like, well, I was afraid to say something, and I let it grow and spiral and devolve so out of control that now we're unsure if it's fixable, and at the end of the day, that became my fault. And I've lost relationships over it. And I don't even just mean romantic. I have lost like friendship relationships over not being willing to share when I'm really uncomfortable with something, or like if a friend has upset me. And it's such a difficult line to find, like, because it's I don't know. Nobody likes that conversation, you know? It's a really hard conversation to have. I struggle with communicating problems or what people have said or done to me. Yeah, God, same. At least for me, I've gotten so burned by negative reactions as to when I do bring something up bothering me, I just try to better a relationship, that it's honestly just gotten easier to live in silence than face the backlash. Mainly friends, though. If it's people I like, I don't have no problem with it, because I don't have to worry about them hating me, yeah. What's your favorite Cheez-Its flavor? Reese is desperately trying to get off of this topic. Will you hate me if I say that I don't like Cheez-Its? Because I really don't like Cheez-Its. I don't know if maybe, like, I would like them now and I just haven't tried them in years, but, like, at least in my memory, I'm not a Cheez-Its person, man. Fuck you, I'm quitting. God damn, no, please, please, we can talk about that. Listen, communication is key here. Tell me how you're feeling about my dislike of Cheez-Its, please. No, tone on, no, please. I'll try them again, I promise. I'll try harder next time. I'll do better. I can be better, please. Give me another chance. I used to hate Cheez-Its, I never saw the hype, but one day I was like, they're alright, I guess. Now I think they're a good snack. See, I'm feeling hatred and desire to maim. Okay, I'm hearing your feelings. You're feeling hatred and maimability. I am feeling fear and the desire to keep my skin intact. How can we be aware of both of our feelings in this situation? Elmo Jr., welcome home. What's your favorite Cheez-It flavor, Elmo Jr.? I need the Elmo voice, and I just can't do an Elmo voice. I have no idea how to do an Elmo voice, and if I tried, I would get made fun of. They're like goldfish, but not nearly as good. Sometimes you're desperate for a treat, and Cheez-Its are what you need. I am not really a fan of goldfish, admittedly. Or maybe I just don't think I am. Okay, the thing is, I think that I don't like a food and then I try it and sometimes I like it, but I always keep the worst memory of a food in my brain. I'm okay with eating a block of cheese. I just don't like Cheez-Its. Okay. I think goldfish I probably would like. I think I just have like memories of them being very mid. Like I don't have any like memories of being like, oh yeah, fucking goldfish hit the spot. Like I've never been like there. Apparently Emily has. Apparently Emily will actively come for the goldfish, and you know what? I respect that. That is a very specific way to eat it, but all right. At least I don't dip them in apple juice when I did eat them. Oh my god. Rainbow goldfish are the best, not even for just the rainbow part. I swear they taste different. That's valid. A white cheddar Cheez-It. That's very specific. Okay. I go through phases with snacks. Okay, no, I genuinely have this issue with food, right? Hear me out. My issue is that for some reason, in every context, I will always retain the worst memory of whatever the food is. So even if it's like one of my favorite foods, if I like eat it once and it's like really gross that day, dude, it's all over. Like it's all over. Like I'm ruined. I'm done for. Like this is the end. And I don't know why. Like, cause like I can't like go back to being like, ah, yes, I remember this used to be like, no, like it's over. It ends. You have trauma? No, please. I don't want food trauma. It's just like such a weird problem to have, you know? Like I just want to enjoy my foods, man. Like I want to like my food. Let me like my goddamn food. And my brain is just like, no. You remember that one time that you bit into this and it was slightly undercooked? You can't ever have this again. It's against the law. And I was like, fuck. I just do not understand. I am betrayed constantly. You people need so much flavoring to enjoy things. Subtle flavor is better sometimes. Like plain chips hit. Plain chips do. Potato chips hit different. I do like what are the green ones? The fucking I don't remember what the fucking what are those? What are the green chips? What are those? Not the chip isn't green, but the bag is green. I don't remember what the fuck it is. I don't remember what it is, but anyways, I like some flavored chips. Sour cream and onion. Thank you, Reese, for coming to my rescue. You are correct. I love, which is, you know what's really funny? I fucking love sour cream and onion chips. I hate sour cream and I fucking hate onion. I do not have an explanation for you. My brain does not care. I don't think those chips taste like sour cream or onion, but I hate both sour cream and onion, and I fucking love sour cream and onion chips. They are so good, genuinely. Like there is no correlation in my brain whatsoever. Maybe I just like flavor in my food. Damn. They're pretty good if I'm desperate. See, I don't know. I really like them. I wish I had some fucking chips right now, bro. I might run to the store after this and go get some fucking chips. Oh shit, I work tomorrow. God damn it, bro. They don't? No, okay, fight me. They don't. They don't taste like it. Not at all. If you want to tell me that's what sour cream and onions taste like, I don't care. I have school tomorrow. I don't feel well. I'm gonna pretend I don't have work tomorrow because the thought of it makes me want to die. Okay. So if we're gonna do... I love sour cream and green onions, but I hate the sour cream and onion flavor. We are perfect opposites. Barbecue chips are so far. Barbecue chips are real mid for me. I don't know. Like, it's sour cream and green onions, which it does taste like. I disagree. It does not taste like either of those things. Kind of like, let's be clear here, apple juice doesn't fucking taste like apples. And if you think it does, you're crazy. Apple juice does not taste like a fucking apple. I could take a bite out of an apple. Delicious. Fantastic. I take a drink of apple juice. It's just pure fucking sugar. It does not taste like an apple at all. That is not what apples are. I don't care what anyone says. I don't want your opinions. But are we gonna do the reflection in purple, or are we doing the eye purple? Or are we doing both? Porque no los dos, I suppose. I want my Doritos to be drowning in powder. Good lord. Apple juice is so good. You gotta water it down sometimes. I love apple juice. See, and that's the thing. Emily loves apple juice, but fucking hates apples. That's evidence piece number one, that they're not the same fucking thing. And if you think they are, you're crazy. I'm fully putting my foot down with that. You're insane. Okay. Eyeball. I'm crazy. You're right. I love orange juice. See, okay. Heavily shadow face with only the light coming from the eye, mayhaps. I like that idea. I will be doing that. Yeah, the light source can be the eye. But yeah, no, am I weird for just not really liking juice, like, at all? Like, I'm really not a juice person. Apple juice, orange juice, cranberry juice, like, I like lemonade, you know, but like, I've never been a huge person on juices. And I feel like everybody's always going wild over juice. Like, what's your favorite type of juice? And what's your favorite flavor of juice? And what's it, like, I just really don't care. Hate everything else lemon. I love everything lemon. Lemonade, lemons themselves, lemon juice. I don't like grape juice either. I just don't care. I just don't like it. You know, like, I'm just not a juice person, you know? Like, and I don't know if that's like a failing on my part. Like, maybe I'm failing in this aspect of my life, but like, I just don't like them. I don't know. Moral failing. This might be a moral failing on my part. You might be right, admittedly. This might just be a thing that I personally have failed. But like, foods are so strange. I like fruit juice, which is really just fruit punch. That and apple juice are the only ones I really like. And I don't know. I've never found a juice that I was like, I have to have more. You know? I like lemonade. I like any type of strawberry lemonade, raspberry lemonade. Like, I love those. I hate that people say, like, you should be watering down your juice because it has so much sugar in it. Okay. I would never say it because it has so much sugar in it. I would maybe water down juice just because it tastes like pure sugar and it's too strong for me. But it's not because, like, you need to water down your sugar intake. Like, I don't give a fuck. If anybody out there really gives a fuck about their sugar intake, they can fucking take it up with God. That is not a me issue, queen. Yeah, let me have my fucking high blood sugar and shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? All right. Now I've got to actually try to, like, color this shit. Oh, boy. I have no idea what exactly my plan is here, other than just, I guess I'm going to try to draw an eyeball. I haven't tried to, like, paint a realistic eyeball in a very long time. So I guess I'm just gonna do my best here. Oh wait, no, I guess it would be here, right? Because this is like going into the back. Oh god. I don't know exactly what my plan is. I don't really do like up close like realism eyes like at all. So this is just gonna be like a practice of like, what does Xander know how to draw? I'm not entirely sure what the answer is yet, but we'll figure it out. we'll give it a little bit of a shot, you know? I'm gonna try and focus on like a little bit of giving like depth and shit to stuff. Yeah, like that feels like it gives it like a little bit of depth, right? Like feels like the eye is going backwards. Even worse are the people who say you shouldn't eat fruit because it has sugar in it. Do those people have any idea that there are different types of sugar? Like, the type of sugar that's bad for you is not the shit in fruit. Like, yeah, it has a type of sugar in it. Congrats, you've read a single fitness book once in your entire life, and it told you that sugar's the fucking devil. Like, that's insane. Processed sugars and natural fruit sugars are like a wildly different situation for your body. Like, people care so much. No, they are not. They absolutely are. A processed sugar and a fruit sugar are completely different. Yeah, but the fructose and sucrose are different sugars, though. Like they're even if they're fucking like nearly identical, or if they're like, oh, like it's a different type of fucking sugar. If your body reacts to them the same, maybe I have learned incorrectly, but from what I have learned, those are different things. Like, eating a fruit is not the same as, like, fucking downing a fucking packet of chocolate. Like, obviously one is whatever, fucking, like, but also at the same time, in all reality, and maybe I am wrong on that, and I can go check that out, but, like, the reality is I don't give a shit. Yes, carbs bad, I hate you, let me live. Thank you. Thank you. Carbs bad, eat my fucking ass. The nutritional value of fruits is so much better, but nobody should fucking care. Yeah. But, like, that's the thing. Nobody should fucking care. Thank you. Agreement. I don't understand why people give a shit. Like, if one more person starts talking to me about fucking, like, diets and, like, oh yeah, I'm trying to eat healthy, and I'm currently working in, like, an office position, right? Like, I work in an office with, like, middle-aged ladies, right? No hate to the middle-aged ladies. But if one more of them bitches bring up the fucking bitches said positively, not like calling them bitches, just a reference to general people. If one more of them brings up like dieting, or, oh, I'm not really sure if I should be having this today, or, yeah, but I'm trying to watch my carbs, I'm going to rip my face off. Like, I'm going to take my entire skin off. It's so frustrating to sit in office all day and hear about, like, yeah, but I can't wear that kind of stuff because of this, or yeah, no, but I've been trying to like, shut up. The point is that avoiding something like fruit because it doesn't have the same calories as water is absurd. Thank you. This literally sounds like the early stages of eating disorder. Yeah, but it's just normalized because middle-aged women are supposed to obsess over calories and weight and carbs because that's just the normal. For some fucking reason. Like, it is so beyond me as to why that is the standardized normal. Like, it is fucking everyone, dude. It is every middle-aged woman in every office setting. It is every fucking mom. You know damn well how many people in this chat have a mother who has on more than one occasion brought up either that they're eating too much, or that they feel like they're eating too much, or feel like they need to lose weight, or that you're eating too much, or that you need to lose weight. Like, what is with moms and being absolutely fucking obsessed with not only the way they look, but the way you fucking look? Get your hands off of it. Stop fucking talking about my body. Like, why is this so normal for middle-aged women? Why is this the basic standard? It's so ridiculous. This should not be the standard, man. My mom's doctor literally told her she'd lose weight if she ate 3 meals a day, and she still doesn't. Yeah, no, it's just, it is wild. Calorie equals bad drives me insane. There's so much that goes into nutrition that's beyond a calorie number, and low calories doesn't mean good, and high doesn't necessarily mean bad. Yeah. It is my mom's entirely personality, and all she cares about is how I look. It is, yeah, my mom is the same way, that, like, how I look and how she looks is insane.